So apparently it's dangerous to do handstands because you could fall over. So maybe you should never do them. It's also dangerous to exercise and go for a walk on your own at a certain time. Something might happen to you. There's fears everywhere. I'm just going to turn my Wi-Fi off and use phone network. There we go. There's a fear of something, anything could happen in the future. The things I've just mentioned there is what some people told me when I was younger, which held me back for a while. It's dangerous to do this, it's dangerous to do that, don't do this because this. But it was always a future thing that never really came, and I put my life on hold for quite a while. So relevance of that is, well, you might get sick, you might not, you might fall over, but you might not, you might hurt yourself, you might not, you might lose your job, you might not, that business might fail, or it might not. But today I'm just going to kind of have a bit of a play around, overcome some of my fears. I don't like being on camera whilst I'm working out, because when I was younger, people told me I couldn't dance and I couldn't move. Well, I proved that belief wrong. I didn't necessarily go back and tell them, but I just did it for me. And same with many other things. It's usually something that's been passed on by somebody else. Don't do this because this will happen. Don't do this because this will happen. And we tend to adopt it. I did anyway. I don't know about you, but I tended to adopt other people's beliefs. I'm going to say past tense, tended, because I no longer do that. And you must do this, you must do that, otherwise this will happen. Well, if it's not flowing from your own heart, or if it's not flowing from my own heart, why would I do it? Or why should I do it if it doesn't feel right and if it's coming from a good place? So I am going to go upside down and do some handstands and cartwheels and things, because yes, there's that risk for getting injured, but there's also great rewards and a lot of fun to be had, and same with many other things. There's a lot of reward. Surfing is an example. Going swimming, you could drown, yes, but there's a lot of fun to be had. And when you challenge your fears, you can grow to tremendous heights. And I think this particular situation that we find ourselves in, it can be very restricting, but I won't go into that because then I might get called a conspiracy theorist and whatnot. But yeah, feel free to watch. I'm just going to play around and have a bit of a jig, see what happens. Rotate. Oh well. So apparently I have a tripod here, but I can't put my phone side on. Never mind. So we'll go with that. That will have to do for now. You know, I think there's a lot more that can go right, that can go wrong, and it's worth challenging in it. Even if someone else tells you you can't do it, that's their belief. Believe what you think in your heart and go ahead and do it. I got these splits. That'll do.